And so that's really what I do. I would like to do more plays. I don't feel like I have as much experience as I should to be able to do that type of thing at the moment. It just takes, being offered a role in a play, putting that on my resume, and proving that I can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in TV and film, but not particularly.
Okay, so you're enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say you're 30 years old. I mean, are you going to eventually settle down, or do you just see yourself kind of going with the flow and who cares?
No, definitely going to settle down.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed traveling around the country. I mean, I was on 6 national tours for a company, and had a lot of fun. And I like this area, but definitely my girlfriend and I are really trying to decide where we want to go to settle down. I mean, not completely settle down in that we won't, we're not going to give up acting because we're both actors, but definitely find a little more of a stable place to kind of be and work from. Because right now we're both housed by the companies that we work for. I'm housed by the Prathers. She's housed by the company she works for, the Florida Rep downtown.
Okay.
So we want our own place to put our stuff and not live out of our cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as far as settling down, we're both definitely ready for that. I'm probably not straying too far from home. If we decide to settle in New York, not going to Alaska to do shows or anything like that.
Yeah. Do you see yourself going to New York? Is that a possibility then?
Yeah. I mean, I lived in New York a little bit. She went to school in New York.
So you guys are very familiar with the area and feel comfortable there.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's tough for actors anywhere right now. That's why I've been holding fast to where I am, just because they like using me and stuff, and I feel like hopefully they feel that I'm multifaceted and that I can do a bunch of different things. I mean, guitar is not my main vocation, but I play about 8 songs in this show, so
it's pretty good.
I can find different things to do, work in different capacities. I'm not and don't need to be the main character in every show. If they need somebody to be a small walk-on character, if they need somebody to be a dancer, I do have a moderate dance background. I can, I've been in many. Oh yeah, I've been in the chorus of many shows here and for them in general. So I've been holding fast to that. But I think most of my friends that are in New York right now are finding that they're staying in New York and doing other things because there's just not a whole lot of work right now. A lot of theaters are closing. The economy.
There's not a lot of work in general. It doesn't matter what job you're in. Yeah. Now let me just check the film real fast.
Cool.
Make sure that we're still good. We are still good. Okay.
Excellent.
As far as this play is concerned, or this musical is concerned, do you feel like it's really tapping into something that could you identify with your subject, which is Johnny Cash? So, do you see any similarities?
Yeah, I mean, I found Johnny Cash kind of later in life, I mean, obviously, most of his popular years were well before I was born.
Yeah.
But he started coming out with newer recordings starting in 1994 and then ending when he died technically, but then they've actually released 3 more albums since he died that was all the material that he recorded just before his death. And that was what I really kind of started to identify with, and then I went back and got everything out. I mean, I probably have literally everything he's ever recorded, pretty close at this point. Maybe a couple songs I don't have. But I think I really can. I mean, he was very influential in many ways, and I mean, music, and that means all types of music. I mean, gospel music, bluegrass, country, rock, doesn't matter, but also as a cultural icon, as a spiritual figure, there's so many things that different people identify with him. Now I think later in life, as I've, been having some personal problems lately. I've been reading a lot. I mean, I've always read a lot about him, but now I've been reading even more.